English podcast for you.
Welcome back to English Podcast for You. I'm Clara.
And I'm Evan. We are so happy you are here with us today. We know you are busy, so thank you for choosing to spend your time with us. We want to help you feel good about your English.
Before we start, we have a question for you. We want to know our family better. Where are you watching from today?
Yes, please tell us in the comments. Are you in a big city or small village? Are you watching from your living room or maybe you are outside in a park?
I love seeing the names of different countries in the comments. It reminds me that English connects all of us. No matter where you are welcome here.
Whether you are in Europe, Asia, South America, or anywhere else, hello. We are so glad you are part of our English family.
I was talking to my friend Sarah yesterday. She was looking at her phone and she looked very sad. I asked her, "Sarah, what's wrong?" She told me, "Clara, look at this photo. It was from January. It feels like it was only a week ago, but the year is almost finished. I feel like I did nothing this year."
Oh, I know that feeling so well. It is a very heavy feeling. You look at the calendar and you think, where did the time go? What did I actually do?
Exactly. Sarah felt like she lost her year. She felt like her time just disappeared. But later in this episode, I will tell you what happened next. I will share a small secret that helped Sarah feel much better. It's a secret that can help you feel proud of your year too.
That sounds great. I think we all need to hear that story. It is easy to feel like we are failing, but maybe we just need a different way to look at our lives. But first, let's just take a moment to be still. There is no pressure today.
That's right. This is a safe place for your English. You don't need to worry about making mistakes. You don't need to worry about big, scary grammar words.
Just listen. If you understand 50%, that is okay. If you understand more, that is great too. The important thing is that you are here, listening to a friendly conversation. So, Clara, let's tell everyone exactly what we are talking about today.
Today, our topic is looking back at your year.
Looking back. It sounds easy, but it can be a bit emotional. And here's the big question for today. Is a year just a list of things we did, or is a year about how we changed inside?
That is what we want to find out. Is it about the things we bought or the things we did, or is it about the person we are becoming? To understand this, we use a word, reflecting. To reflect is simple. Imagine you are walking on a path. Sometimes you stop walking and you turn around. You look at the path behind you. You see the hills you climbed and the places where you rested.
I like that. Usually I only look forward. I'm always thinking about what must I do tomorrow or what is my next job. I forget to look back at the path I already finished.
We all do that, but reflecting helps us see that we're not in the same place as January. Even if you think your life is boring, you have changed. You have learned. You have listened to many podcasts. You have grown.
It makes me feel stronger when I think about it that way. I am not just staying still. I am moving forward.
When we talk about time moving fast, we use a very common phrase. We say, time flies.
Time flies. It's true. It feels like time has wings and it just flies away. One day it's Monday and the next day it's Friday. One day it's January and the next day it's December.
It really does. And when we think about a memory that makes us feel a little bit happy and a little bit sad, we use the word nostalgic. It's a feeling of missing the past.
I feel nostalgic when I smell a certain cake or when I see an old photo. It makes me remember a happy time that is now finished. It's a very warm feeling, but a little bit quiet too. I felt very nostalgic and a bit silly last week. I found a photo of myself from last January. In the photo, I'm holding a new guitar. I look so happy. I remember saying, "This is my year. I will be a famous guitar player by December."
I remember that. You were so excited about that guitar.
Yes, but Clara, the truth is, I played it for 2 days, then I put it in the corner. For 6 months, the only thing that guitar did was collect dust. I looked at it every day and I felt like a failure. I thought, I am so bad at starting new things.
But you didn't leave it there forever, did you?
No, in July I started again. I only played for 5 minutes a day. My fingers hurt, I sounded terrible, but now I can play 3 very simple songs. I am not a famous star, but I am better than I was in January. That is my small win for the year.
That is a very honest story, Evan. Thank you for sharing it with us. I think many people listening right now have a dusty guitar in their house. Maybe it is not a guitar for you. Maybe it's a gym membership you didn't use, or a book about history that you only read 2 pages of. Or maybe it was an English course that you started but never finished.
Exactly. It's like a little ghost in the room. We look at those things and we feel a little bit of pain in our hearts. We think, the year is almost over and I didn't reach my big goal. I am not the person I wanted to be in January. It makes us feel like the whole year was a waste of time, or like we are just not good at following through.
That's so true. I look at social media and I see people running marathons or starting businesses. Then I look at my dusty guitar and I think, well, Evan, you really did nothing this year. It's a very sad way to think about 365 days of life. Let's take a quick pause here. I want to ask our listeners to be very honest with themselves. Does this happen to you? When you look back at the last 12 months, do you only see the things you failed at? Do you feel like you lost your time?
Take a second. Maybe you are driving or walking. Just think about one thing you wanted to do this year but didn't. How does it make you feel? Do you feel like you let yourself down?
It's okay if the answer is yes. It's a very common human feeling. We are very hard on ourselves. We are often our biggest critics. But we want to change that feeling right now. We want to stop that critic in your head. This conversation is not about making you feel guilty. We are not here to tell you that you should have worked harder or woken up earlier. In fact, it's the opposite.
That sounds very good to me. I like the sound of no guilt. I think we have enough guilt in our daily lives already.
We want to help you see the truth. You don't need to be perfect to have a good year. You don't need to reach every big goal to be a success. A year can be beautiful even if it was messy. A year can be a success even if you spent a lot of it just trying to be okay. Here is the big secret, and it's a very simple one. Change works better when it starts small. We often wait for a big moment to happen. We wait for a big change or a big burst of energy to make us happy. But life isn't actually made of those big moments. Life is actually made of thousands of tiny, quiet moments.
So, you mean it's not about the big fireworks in the sky, it's more about the small candle on the table?
Exactly. We should focus on our small wins. A small win is something that takes only 5 or 10 minutes. It doesn't look like a big deal to the world, but it changes your heart. It changes how you feel about yourself. When you collect enough small wins, you realize that you are moving, even if you aren't running a marathon. Instead of saying, I will be fluent in English, which is a huge and very scary goal, try a micro-action. A micro-action is a tiny step. Say, I will listen to 1 short story today. That is a win. Once you do it, you can check it off your list.
I see. So instead of saying, I will lose 10 kilos and go to the gym every day, which I never do, I just say, I will put on my walking shoes and stand outside for 5 minutes today.
Yes, because usually, once you have the shoes on and you're outside, you take a short walk. But even if you don't walk far, you did the action. You kept a promise to yourself. You chose yourself for 5 minutes. That is how you build a year you can be proud of, one tiny 5-minute choice at a time.
It makes the year feel like a collection of small successes rather than one big failure. I can handle 5 minutes. I can't always handle 5 hours, but 5 minutes is easy.
This brings me back to my friend Sarah. I told her about these small wins. I said, Sarah, please stop looking at the photo from January and feeling sad. Let's look at today. Did you really do nothing? Did you learn any small things?
What did she say? Was she able to find anything?
She thought for a long time. At first, she said no, but then she smiled a little bit. She said, well, I finally learned how to make that vegetable soup my grandmother used to make. It took me 3 tries, but now it tastes perfect. And I finally fixed the light in my hallway that was broken for 2 years. Oh, and I helped my neighbor's daughter with her math homework last week.
Those sound like wonderful things. They aren't on a top 10 list of achievements, but they matter.
They matter a lot. Making a soup that tastes like home, fixing your house, helping a child, these are the things that make a life. They are not big like winning a trophy, but they are full of love and progress. Sarah realized her year wasn't a waste at all. It was a year of small, beautiful moments. She felt at home in her life again.
That is so powerful. I think I need to look for my soup and my hallway light. So the big lesson for all of us is that growth isn't always loud.
Yes, we expect growth to be a big shout, but sometimes growth is very, very quiet. It's like a tree growing in your garden. You can't see it moving, you can't hear it growing, but if you look back after a year, the tree is taller, the roots are deeper, and it is stronger.
I love that. Consistency matters more than how fast you go. It's about staying on the path, even if you're walking slowly.
Let's look at our English words for today one more time. We used reflecting, which means looking at our past to learn and understand ourselves better.
We used time flies because we all know how fast the months go by when we are busy.
We used nostalgic for that warm, bittersweet memory of the past. It's a happy, sad feeling.
And we used small wins, those tiny actions, those micro actions that make us proud of ourselves.
And finally, to settle in, which means to start feeling comfortable and at home with your life or a new situation.
Let me try to use them. I can say, even though time flies, I am reflecting on my small wins this week, and I'm starting to settle into my new guitar hobby.
Perfect. That is a fantastic B1 sentence. It uses the vocabulary in a natural way. You see, you are already winning at English today. Now it's your turn. We really want to hear from you because your stories inspire us. We want to know, what is one small win from your year?
Please tell us in the comments. Don't be shy. It doesn't have to be big. Did you cook something new? Did you finish a difficult task at work? Or maybe your small win is just being here and listening to this podcast in English. That is a huge win. Tell us in the comments below. We read every single one, and they make our day.
Writing it down helps you see the win. It makes it real. So please share one thing you're proud of.
And if this conversation made you feel a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more confident about your English, please click the subscribe button for our English Podcast for You channel.
Join our family. We are building a community where learning English feels like a warm conversation with friends, not a stressful test. We want to help you feel good about yourself every single week.
Click the bell so you don't miss our next chat. We are so happy to have you here.
As we finish today, just remember, you have done a great job this year. You are here, you are listening, you are better at English than you were yesterday. You are growing, even if it feels quiet.
Small steps still count. Every single one of them.
Perfection is not required. You are enough exactly as you are.
We will see you in the next video. We can't wait to chat with you again.
Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye. Okay, Clara, I'm going to find that guitar now. I'm going for a 5-minute win right now.
Go for it, Evan. I believe in you. See you next time, everyone.